This
Yesterday class
conference will now be recorded.
Yesterday class we discussed about the statement of says prepare statement object, right?
Yes.
If you want to execute the query only once means which object recommended, guys? Definitely you can go for the statement object. If you want to execute the same query like multiple times, so same query multiple times means we have to use which object? Statement prepare statement. So we can go for prepare statement, right? Exactly. So good. So advantage 10 a.m. is a workspace. Is any questions about last classes? Yeah. If we go for the prepare statement object, ps prepare statement dot java file. Yes. So query tokenization parsing is done 4 times, right? Every step, so query tokenization, parsing, optimization, execution is done, guys. Prepare statement is to execute the parameters required, right? And we have to set the values to parameters, guys. Because even prepare statement object, you can go for the update queries and select queries also, even, right? Exactly. See this code, guys. Here I'm creating connection object. If you want, you can run this code. Okay, see this code class.for name, loading the driver, getting the connection here. Connection created successfully. Prepare statement update I'm creating. I'm using update query, right? Update EMP set employees employee salary equal employee salary plus question mark, guys. Question mark means what? Parameter is query, right? So prepare statement equal to connection dot prepare statement update query, guys. So when we declare the query using prepare statement update, what is the advantage here? The advantage will be the query compilation is done only once, right? The query compilation is done only once, right? Exactly. Query compilation is done only once means tokenization parsing is done only once. Later it is setting the data and executing the queries, right? Later it is setting the data and what? Executing the executing the query, right? Exactly, guys. Guys, you let me run this code if you want. Just I click here, close all. Can close this all the files. Yesterday we discussed how many examples, guys? JDBC example number 4, I think, 4 or 5. src com.dss. So there's like 5 applications done, right? And 6th application you can see. So 5th application, yeah, 5th application, can I do the copy paste? Yesterday example, right? Yeah, and just you can place the copy paste this code. 6th example here. If you make the 6th example, JDBC example number 6. Good. Yes, yesterday class we are prepare statement, we are executing which query here? Insert query, right? Insert query is there. Now let me go with update query, guys. Update query means what? Update emp set employee salary equal to employee salary plus question mark. Yes, employee salary equal to update emp, guys. Update emp set employee salary equal to employee salary plus question mark. Where employee salary should be greater than question mark, right? Exactly, guys. Because here how many values we have to set now? Guys, how many values we have to set now?
2.
Yeah. So prepare statement, prepare statement, update EMP, set employee salary equal. First question mark is what? How much value you want increment, right? Guys, first one is how much value you want increment, right? Further, prepare statement dot. Tell me, guys. For that we have to write the prepare statement dot. Yeah.
Set.
Prepare statement dot what? Set integer, right? Prepare statement dot set integer of set integer set double. That is up to you guys, because you want set like some decimal value means you can go for the set double. If you want set some integer value means set int we can use, right? Prepare statement dot set int of parameter index is what? First question mark, guys. I want to increase the value, right? Value like 750 rupees, guys. The first question mark is what? 750 rupees. What a second question mark, tell me, guys. Second question mark like condition value, right?
Yes.
So employee salary should be greater than 10,000 or greater than 20,000, something like that, right? Prepare statement dot what? Set int of set int of what? Parameter index is again how much value, guys? 2 is the
2.
second parameter index, and yeah. So set int of 1 and 750, and set int of the salary should be greater than 15,000, guys. Greater than what? 15,000, right? Exactly. Yes, you can write the prepare statement that the method is called execute update method. Execute update method, what it returns, guys? Execute update method returns which value? Integer value, right? Integers x variable you can take integer x variable, Then you can write the message like this is our control space. So updated, okay, updated records count, updated records count. Just you can print the x variable, right? Plus x variable, guys. That's it. Guys, go and check the database once. How many records are there? SQL plus is there. Yeah, SQL plus. Employee contains how many values here? Yeah. If you take the employee class now, if you take the employee class now, username is like system, password is like Ratan, right? Username is system, password is what Ratan, right? Exactly. So select a star from which table, guys? Here EMP table. Select star from EMP. Now see records. So we have the 10,000, 20,000, 30,000. Some records are there. That is definitely fine. So guys, so you are writing update query. Update is the parameters query we are writing, right? So this is like prepare statement with update query, right? Guys, prepare statement with what? Update query. That simply can run this code. See the output, guys. Updated records count. Updated records count will be update record count how many, guys? 2 records, right? Resource service, right? Exactly. So go and check the database, guys. I think greater than 15,000 means what? I think Rani and Shiva. These two values will be updated, right?
Yes, sir.
These two values will be updated, right? Exactly. Select to start from EMP means what happened, guys? So 20,750, 30,750 will be prepared, right? Is it clear now? Good. So like that, yesterday prepare statement object with which query you're writing as insert query. Today prepare statement object with insert query, select
Update.
query, update query, right? Exactly. Yes, like that, which query you want execute like multiple times, that query we can put as a prepare statement object, right? So the advantage is what? What advantage, guys? Guys, simply the advantage means we have to say directly
We can execute.
the query compilation. So you have to use the word like query compilation. The query compilation is done how many times only? Guys, the query compilation is done how many times? Only once, right?
Once.
That's it. Guys, the query compilation is done only once, right? Exactly. Is it clear
Then
now?
we can perform all the code operations using prepare statement, right?
Yeah, we can do. It's not a problem, but creation of table is done only once, right?
Yes.
And which is not required.
Yes.
Drop the table also only once, which is not required. But update query means maybe sometimes multiple times you want to execute, and delete also execute multiple times. That depends on the requirement. You have to check once. Okay. Good, guys. Yesterday example we discussed insert query. Insert query also you can execute multiple times, right? Because you have to insert the multiple record, right? Yes, insert query is always like you can go with the prepare statement object only, and update query is there. If you want, you can go for select query also. Select query. Just I'm trying the queries with the prepare statement object, guys. That's it. What is syntax for that? Okay. Okay. Select query means what? Here directly can write the select statement, right? Tell me the code for that, guys. Select. Guess I don't want to use a star here because you know star already. Select. I want select only specific records. Tell me. Select.
Employee name.
Which one? Which one you want, guys? Yeah, exactly. Employee name and employee salary. I need. From which table, guys? Yeah, EMP table. Where? Where
Employee salary.
employee salary greater than question marks, right? Yes. Now we are selecting how many records? Just two records, right? What are the two records, guys?
Employee name.
Employee name and employee salary, right? Exactly, guys. Good. Guys, now tell me, I want execute this query. Now prepare statement dot execute update execute query method. Prepare statement dot what execute query method, right? Execute query method, what it returns? Yes, execute query method.
Result.
Yes, before executing the query, we have to set the question mark value, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, before executing the query, we have to set the we have to set the question mark value, right? How to set the question mark value, guys? Prepare statement dot set salary, right? Set the float or set integer. Okay, fine. Set integer. Parameter index is first index here, and
15,000.
setting of one. What is the value, guys? Now you can make the value like greater than 10,000, right? Greater than 10,000 means how many records are there here?
Two.
3 records, right? Because 10,000.45 also greater than 10,000, right?
Yes.
Yes or no? Just we are reading how many records, guys, now? 3 records, right? Otherwise, you can make the less than 15,000, guys. You can make the less than 15,000. Then how many records will get now? Guess less than 15,000 means how many records? 3 records or 4 records?
4.
4 records, right? So what are 4 records? 1,000.45 is less than 15,000,
Maybe.
10,000, 2,000, 3,000, right? Totally get the 4 records, guys. Good. Yes, prepare statement, execute query. Execute query, what is the return type? Execute
Result.
query will execute the select star from EMP and it returns the group of records, right? Where we will hold that records using which object, guys? Here? Result set object, right? Exactly. Result set is set, right? Yes, result set and set is there. Because can I take the while loop to repeat the data? Set dot which method we have to use? Set dot next method, right? Guys, set dot what next method, right? Because we have to use like set dot next method. Set dot next method we have to use to repeat the loop, right? Good. Then read the records, guys. To read the records, like see, guys. Now result set object contains how many records now? How many columns? Guys, now result set contains how many columns? There's a question mark.
4 columns.
Yeah, result set object contains how many columns? Now I'm not asking rows. These are rows, right? I'm asking about the columns.
Only
Employee ID,
two,
employee name,
only
employee
two
salary. These are
columns.
the columns, right?
Employee name
3
and
columns.
everything.
Yeah, 3 columns.
Your table contains 3 columns, but here result set object contains how many columns? I'm asking. The
Two
result set
columns.
object contains
2 columns,
result
sir. Name and
2 columns
salary.
because now database returns the complete table data or just it returns the employee salary and employee name. It returns just employee name and employee salary, right? Just it returns the employee name and employee salary means it returns only 2 records, right? Guys, it returns only how many records means just 2 records, right? It returns only 2 records, guys. There is information. So that's what result set object contains now how many values, guys? See, this is a result set object. It's saying result set object. What it's saying is a table of data representing the database result set, right? Which is usually generated by executing the statement that queries the database, right? Exactly. Because the result set object maintains the cursor pointing to its current row of data. Initially, current row of the data is pointing cursor. Initially, the cursor is pointing to where it is
Before
pointing
the
at.
first row.
Yeah, before the first row, right? The next method move the cursor to the next row. Yes, if the because it returns a false when there are no more rows are available, right?
Yes.
Returns a false if there is no more rows, right? Like that, that's what you're using while loop, right? Is it clear now? Yeah, that's all, guys. Guys, you can read the data here. The sysout control space set dot the method is called what? Set
Get.
dot what? Get a string, right? Get string of what? How many the question mark number, guys? 1 or 2?
1.
1, right? Why it is 1? Because employee name is the second column, right? Basically, but you're giving 1 only because you didn't focus on the table data which is present in the database. After reading the data, what is the data is coming under storing in result set object, that data we have to focus, right? Because here we are reading the table data now, or we are reading the data present in result set object.
Result set object.
Present
That point is
result
very important. We are reading the data from the result set object, right? Now result set object is storing only employee name and employee salary, right? Employee name, employee salary means now first column is employee name and second column is what?
Employee
Yes, first column is employee name and second column is employee salary, right? Exactly, guys. Because you can write the set data get a double or get float, something like this. Column index is what 2, right? Exactly, guys. Guys, are you clear now? Yeah. So this is the data which is stored in result object, guys. Run this code, we'll get the output like, yeah, see guys, yeah, we got the output is what? Ratan, triple A, triple B, triple C. Guys, basically in the database contains 1000, 2000, 3000. This is integer data. But what we are doing, we are reading get a double, right? Get double means what the output is getting 10,000, 1000.0, 2000.0, 3000.0, right? Yes, we're getting output is what? 1000.0, 2000.0, 3000.0, right?
Yes.
Yeah, 1000.0, 2000.0, 3000.0, right? Exactly. Guys, are you clear now? These are 2 examples, guys. Prepare statement with update query we written and prepare statement with which query guys here? Select query. While selecting guys, this is also important. Up to now we are using star. Star means what? Database table contains how many columns? Those all the columns are goes to result set object, right? All the columns goes to result set object when you use a star symbol. But now we are using star symbol specific columns. Specific columns. It means our database contains how many columns guys? Database table contains 3 columns, but result set object contains how many columns only?
2.
Yes, but result set object contains how many columns means just 2 columns, right? Exactly. Sorry, clear? Any questions, please?
Sir, prepared statement only supports for DDL statements, sir, or else it supports for all.
DDL for all, everything is supported, man. It's not a problem. Hmm?
Yesterday I was Google it, but I got like DDL some statements only.
Prepare statement object is for the DDL.
So
Yes.
statement is for
Not for the
DDL.
DDL.
Okay.
Statement for the DDL. Prepare statement for the DML.
All queries.
Okay.
No, DDL means what? Data definition language, man. Data definition means what? Create, alter, drop out.
Create.
DML means what? Insert, update, delete, right?
Yes.
It's fine, but if you got the clarity, right? If you want to execute the query only once means statement object, because DDL queries will execute only once, right? That is the intention they are giving, like statement object for the DDL queries. Because DDL means what? Create, alter, drop. We will do only one time or multiple times.
Only
Dropping the
once.
table is only once, right?
One.
That's what maybe
Yes,
in that intention they are saying, like they are saying something like statement update for the DDL queries. But DML queries, insertion, updation, deletion, selection, you want to execute one time or multiple times? Definitely these queries will go for the multiple times, right? In that intention, they are saying like prepare statement for the DML queries. That is the intention they are giving.
Okay. Thanks.
Yeah. Good. There's any other questions? Is any other points you observed yesterday regarding statement and prepare statement update?
And binary kind of and values. The statement will not accept this binary values where prepare statement
Binary
will
data. Prepare statement is the binary data. What is the binary data then?
zeros, ones.
Zeros and ones, sir.
Binary zeros and ones.
Oh, binary data means zeros and ones. I think it's not like that. You try to see that point once, okay? You try to see that point. Good. Because you got the clarity about the state. We're done with the connection object, and we're done with the statement object, and we're done with the prepare statement object, right? Then 3 objects will be completed successfully, guys. 3 objects will be completed successfully. Yes, did I share material with you? No, right?
No,
Did I send any material? No, right? Just can please
No,
enter
sir.
the mail ID here so that I'll send you the material for you. ADV Java 10 a.m. class. You already given mails, huh? No, right? Yes, after the class, you try to just enter the emails here. What are the emails? So that I'll send the material to your mail ID. Okay. Good,
no.
guys. And I hope everybody doing practicals, right? So practicals are going good. Our
Yes.
practicals are not started.
It's going good, sir.
This is my advanced material. Yes, to execute the query, how many methods I said total? To execute the query, I said like we are using execute update method after that. For the updation queries, we are going for the execute update method. For the selection queries, we are going for the execute query method, right?
Yes.
And I said one
Sir.
more method, right? One more method is there to execute the queries. What the method, guys? That method?
Statement dot execute, sir.
Execute method is there, right? Exactly.
Yes.
So execute update we done for the updation group of SQL statement. Execute query we done for the selection group of SQL statement. What about execute method, guys? Here? Yes,
By
execute method
using
is for both. It is for both updation queries as well as selection queries, right? Yes, it is for both updation queries and what selection queries are not. Exactly. Because if it is both for the updation queries and selection queries, then execute method return type is what? Guys, what is the return type of execute method?
select when we do
Execute
it
method
in
return type.
return set.
Yeah. Let's read these points maybe. The execute method is for the SQL stream which is retrieved some execute query for the retrieve purpose, guys. Execute update for the update and modify the database. Execute method for the kind of SQL. This method can be used for any kind of SQL statement, right? Just execute query for the this method used to execute the statements which retrieve some data from the database. Retrieve some data from the database means select query, right? Execute
Yes.
update for the update and modify the database. Execute for the this method can be used for the any kind of SQL statement, right? As any kind of SQL statement, right? Exactly. Okay, second point you can see this method returns a result set object, right? Execute query with return type is what, guys? Result set object which is store the data. Execute update with return type is what, guys? Return the integer value, right? Where this method returns a int value which represent the number of rows are affected by the query. This value will be 0 for the statements which is nothing, right? Exactly. Yeah, see guys, it's saying clearly this value this value will be the 0 for the statements which return nothing, because see update query insert query it returns the row count, right? One record inserted, one means updated means 4 5 records are updated, delete means 4 5 records are deleted, right? Return the multiple values, guys. But what about create and drop? Create and drop, this method returns nothing, right? The value will be the 0 for the create and drop, guys. What about execute method, guys? This method returns a boolean value. True indicates that query returns the result set object. Yes, true indicates what? That query returns which object, guys? Returns a result set object. Guys, what the meaning of that? If the execute method, if you are passing the select query, we are going for the result, true, right?
Yes.
False indicates that query returns an integer value, returns nothing. Guys, false indicates that query returns guys, true means what? The method returns the select query, select returns the result set object. False indicates that the method returns which value, guys? Int value, right? Yes or no? This method can be used for only select queries, guys. This method is used for the non-select queries. This method can be used for both select and non-select queries, right? Exactly, guys. This is for the select and all, right? Exactly. And see, guys, we'll go for one example with the we'll go one example with execute method for to check the data. Execute method we are checking, right? Yeah. You see this code once, you got the clarity, complete idea about execute method. So that this is a JDBC example number 6. In next example number, if you go with the 7 example, 8 example. Okay, good example here. We go for the 8th example. Connection creation process. If everyone knows that point, right?
Yes.
Everything is fine. Yeah, here you can write the code. Once the connection is created successfully under, I want to create the statement object, guys. I hope you know statement object. And assume like I have the two queries, guys. Here, I have the two queries. What are the two queries, guys? Like okay, some cases while doing the import statements, observe one point, guys. Actually, statement is belongs to which class? Statement is belongs to which package? Java.util package, right? Sorry, Java.sql package, right? Statement object belongs to. But here, which package statement is imported, guys? Beans package import, right? Then again, we got the error, guys. Like that, some cases while import statement also showing some errors, you try to check that point. Yes, actually, if the statement is belongs to multiple packages, when you're trying to import, it is asking which statement do you want? Bean statement or SQL statement? Which one you want, guys? SQL statement, right? Click on finish. Because here are the two queries. Select to start from EMP is there. Update query is there, right? Yes. See, at runtime I don't know which query is coming to my application. Which query I want executed. At runtime, if I don't know which query I want execute means, now tell me. Execute update means definitely I expected only update queries. Execute
Yes.
query if I use, I expected only which query select query, right? But I don't know which query the runtime it will come. In that case, what you have to use, guys? Execute update, execute query, and execute method. Can I use execute method? Guys, yes or no? Can I execute which method here? Execute method, right? Exactly.
Execute
Because
will access to both this execute query and execute
that's what
update.
here
Then
execute method. Here you can pass the any query no problem, right?
Okay.
Guys,
Human
otherwise, can I take this query from end user? It will be fine?
scanner.
Hmm? Yes, do one thing. You take the query from end user, you can process the data, but I can write the directly code, okay? Guys, execute method, assume like now I am passing the Q1. Execute method, what is the return type, guys, here? Return type is which type here? Boolean type, right? Boolean B. Guys, he can write if condition now, if of B. But you guys, you'll write the code with the, take the query from end user. If end user is enter the query, that query we can pass here. Is that clear now? That is your task. Okay, good. If of B, guys, assume like if B is which query? Select query. If B is select query means it returns a true. True means what? Here, tell me guys here what it will do.
Result.
Result set object you have to process, right?
Yes.
Yes or no? Result set object we have to process. That's what guys here. If it is true means, if it is a true means what happened now? Now you want to get result set object, right? Yes or no? We have to get the result set object, right? That's what guys here. Now to get the result set object here, statement dot one method directly is there, get result set method is there, guys. Your statement object directly contains method is called result set object. Okay. Now we are getting result set object, guys. Then result selection statement, right? Selection statement dot result set object. Statement dot result set object means what happened, guys? You now
It
you got the
brings
result set
all
object,
the
right?
columns
Yeah,
of the table.
exactly. Now result set object is ready. Once the result set object is ready, then you can read the data, right? Guys, are you clear now? Hmm? Good. Guys, at runtime, if I don't know which statement, which query will come to the application, then if you know like if you know update query means you can go for execute update method. If you know like select query means you can go for execute query method. If you don't know which query will come means you can go for execute method. If you are passing that execute method to the if you are passing that execute method to the query that query to the execute method returns which value, guys? Boolean value. True. If it is true means what, guys? It is a select query, right? Result set object will be written, right? That's what I'm getting the result set object. Statement dot get result set object. The result set object is coming. After result set object, I'm executing the query, right? As usual. Good. Guys, else block, what I have to do now? Else block, that query is which query, guys? Selection query, updation query. That query is update. Update query means what happened, let me check like statement dot get update count, guys. Because if you are passing the update query means then what happened, guys? Statement dot you can go for the method like get update count, guys. It returns the corresponding integer value, right? Directly. Get update count, records are updated, right? Records are what? Update, right? I think this example is very meaningful, right? Guys, yes or no? At runtime, if the which query you don't know which query will come to the application, then you can execute that query using statement object. If it returns the true means what happened, guys, here that query returns the group of result set object. That's what you are getting the result set object. You are processing the data. If it returns a false means what, the control goes to else block. In the else block, what we are doing is statement that get update counter, because already query executed, right? Guys, here already query executed. That's what directly I'm getting the data, right? Guys, that statement is clear. Guys, this method returns a boolean value just specifying that is a selection statement, update statement. That's it, guys. This is a point is clear. Good. After that, after executing the query, your data is there is the statement object, right? The statement dot get result set object means what? Under the statement, we are getting result set object. Otherwise, on the statement dot get update count means what happened? Written the count, right? Records are updated, right? Guys, this example is clear now. Good. Guys, simply can run this code.
One thing,
Hmm.
here statement dot get result set or statement dot get update count. If I doesn't know these methods, will Eclipse help me out with like what is the methods present in statement
Yeah,
and
definitely. See, if it is a true means what you are trying to get result set object, right? You're trying to get result set object means what? Okay, as you know, like you know that a statement contains get result set object. Then statement dot get result set. It retrieves the current result set object. This is method get result set object retrieves the current result as a result set object. Current result, what it is storing, it will retrieve the current result as a result set object. This method should be called only once per result. Guess what it returns? That it returns what? The current result as a result set object. Null if the result set object no more results, right? If there is no more results means returns null.
No.
Are you clear now? Yeah, get result set object, guys. And if you want execute the query, is if you know like that is called update query means get the updated count. See guys, while doing the applications, you automatically come to know that what the methods are there. Okay, it's not a problem. Rani, are you clear?
Yes.
Yes. Now we are passing which query, guys? Q1 we are passing. We are passing Q1 means what? We are passing which query? Selection query, updation query, selection statement, right? Guys, this statement is which statement? Selection statement or not? Selection statement is other records, guys. If you pass the Q2 now what happened, guys? If you pass the Q2, update query, right? Update EMP salary, which is greater than 500. Oh, greater than 500 means how many records are there? Almost all records are greater than 500 only, right? Yes, how many records are there? Almost all 6 records, guys. Guys, now row count, how much you will get now? Updated row count.
6.
Guys, updated row count, how much now? Please respond.
6, sir. 6 will become.
Yeah, updated row count will become the 6, right? Exactly, guys. Guys, simply can run this code. We got the updated row count will be the 6, right? See, guys, updated row count how much here? 6, right? Exactly. You try to see records updated or not updated. Definitely 100 rupees are increased, right? Previously 10,000.45, now 10,000.4, 10,100.45, right? Exactly, guys. Guys, but you guys will try this example with here 2 queries I taken Q1, Q2. That Q1, Q2 you are passing here. Depends on the requirement. If true means what, you are getting result set object, because true means that query is which query, guys? Guys, if it returns a true means which query? Select query. Select query means it returns a result set object, right? That's what we are getting the result set object and we are processing the result set object. If it is a false means which query, which one, guys? That is a update query. Update means what? Statement that execute get updated count, right? You are calling, right? Get update count, right? Exactly, guys. Guys, I hope you know you at runtime. If you don't know which query come to the application, then you can go for which object, guys? Execute method, execute update method, execute query method. At runtime, if you don't know which query will come, then you can go for simply execute method, right? Exactly, guys. But here I taken the Q1, Q2, right? Instead of this, you try to take the data from end user. Enter your query. If we enter the query, then we have to give the corresponding results to them. Him. Guys, that statement is clear.
No, please.
Enter a query. Enter a query. We have to get the corresponding result, right? Exactly. Okay, this is the example for that. You try to check this example, guys. And after this, you try to run the example once. Yeah, okay.
Here, sir, when I'm taking the end user input, I will not be aware like what is the data I'm getting. So in that scenario, I have to use execute method.
Because we don't aware of the data, definitely, right? Maybe select query, maybe update query, right? Maybe select
Yes.
query, maybe update query means both queries which method I can use execute method, right?
Yes.
Exactly. Prepare statement with update query. Today first example is what? Prepare statement with update query, right? That is example number 6, I think. This is like update query. What the next example, guys? Example 7 we discussed. Prepared statement with which query, guys? Here. Select query, right? Select query. Prepare statement select query means this is the 7th example. Okay. 8th example is what we discussed, guys. The 8th example will be the execute method, right? At runtime, you don't know which object is coming, then you can go for which method, guys? Here, execute method, right? That's all, guys. 9th example, you try to complete the assignment. If you go for the assignment once, the assignment will be the take the query from end user. Query from end user. Okay. Execute the query. Execute the query. Execute the query. Display the result. Okay. Display the result, guys. Execute the query, display the result, guys. Take the query from end user, but we don't know which query he enter, right? Display the query from end user. After displaying the result, guys, after display the result, give the message. Do you want one more query to check? You got the clarity, right?
Yes
Do you
or
want
no.
one more record to check? Give the option like yes or no. If you given the yes means what? Again take one more query, show the result. Okay,
No.
is that clear now? So first of all, take the query from end user, guys. Execute the query, display the result. After display the result, give the message to the give the message. Do you want one more record to check? If you enter the yes means what? Again take the record, again print the record, right?
Yes.
Guys, are you clear now? Good. Yes, you try to complete this assignment, guys, and can please place that assignment in the product test. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, I have
This call-
placed my assignment, second assignment, product one.
You check with MySQL database, right?
Yes, sir.
What about Oracle database? What happened to Oracle database? Try the same code with the Oracle database if possible.
No.
Hmm?
No.
Try to check this exam with the Oracle database. Okay. Good. I'll show the assignments on fine day. But
Okay.
today assignment you try to complete, guys. Huh? I hope you got the clarity about execute method, right? Why the execute method means at runtime if you don't know which records will come to the database, which query you are going to execute, then you can make that query as a result object, right? So you can execute that query as a we can execute that query as a execute method, right? Exactly. Is that clear now? Yeah. That's all for today class, guys. I'll meet you in tomorrow class. We'll continue. Bye.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, guys. Bye. Try to complete the assignments. Huh?
Yes.
Bye, sir.